Good evening. Welcome back to another stream. We're going to do a fairly short stream today in comparison to the ones we did last week. That's mostly due to unfortunate, but, you know, the realization that including my girlfriend, people do have jobs and things to work around. So we thought we'd do a stream regardless. So I don't know how many floors we're going to do. I don't know. I'd say the very minimum 10 floors, right? So we'll see what we can do. We do have to start off from the beginning again because last time on the previous stream we wiped, but it is what it is, right? So we're going to set the group up in a second and we're going to get straight in so that we don't waste any time. But I hope everyone's having a great day today. And if you're watching not live but later, thank you so much. I appreciate you so much, more than you can ever possibly imagine. Thank you for the support so far. It's amazing. Right, let's tab into the game and we'll transition the music down into the game music. You were just previously listening to Sanctuary's Heart, which is a chill out album that Square Enix released last year, believe it or not. So tabbed into the game and there's no music. Not really terribly surprising there. Let's see if we can get our last person, who apparently is doing Steps of Faith. Okay. Fair enough. So we're waiting a bit, I guess. And then we'll do some stuff. But I hope everyone's well today. And yes, so that's the plan. We have to kind of redeem over time from the wipe last time. It was pretty bad, honestly. The floor 90 boss defeated us very easily, which was really disappointing, but it was my fault, so it is what it is. Right, let's see who is in a voice channel and say hello to them. Insert Discord noises. Hello? Ah, it is just me. Okay.
Hello.
Ah, hello.
Hello.
I thought it was just going to be me. Why is there a giraffe?
Hello.
What on earth is that giraffe doing?
Hello.
Okay, you've either not had enough sleep or you've had too much sleep, Para. I'm not sure what it is.
Too much coffee.
Too much the white stuff, eh? Something like that. No, that sounds bad actually. Coffee creamer.
Oh God.
That made it worse. That made it a lot worse. Abort the situation. Abort. Right. Let's go do some stuff. Are you good, Morgana?
Yep.
Cool.
Let me check.
Let me check.
And I had to reset progress from last time.
Oh yeah. That's a good shout, isn't it? Oh, apparently I must have done it out of sheer spite before I went to bed last time. Fair enough. Yeah. Whenever you're ready to accept the invite, we can go. Not that I need to repair my gear, but I'm going to. The blue mage thing kind of ruined my gear yesterday. Hey, Bramble Bear, welcome on in. We're doing a fairly short stream today, like I say, but there'll be others in a week, so let's get cracking. We know the crappy drill by now. If only I didn't pause the wipe on 90, but there we go.
Did you?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I didn't do the right call-outs. I don't think I did any call-outs, actually.
I mean, everybody should know the boss.
What, level 90?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess they... Yeah, I don't know. I still feel horribly responsible. And also my play was shockingly bad, so... But to be fair, we'd already wiped that day, so...
You mean on level 80? Not 90.
Yes. No. No, it was 90.
Was it?
Yeah, the shape boss is 90.
Yeah, it was the boss with like the lines and the eggs and stuff. It was the other pattern that we hadn't seen.
Well, I know where to go for that now. That's a lot of use, isn't it? I'm sick as a dog, says Angel ASMR. Strep throat is horrible. Glad you're streaming to help me cheer me up. Yeah, it's not going to be a long one today, so just a word of warning, but I'm here for at least an hour or so. What were you saying, Parrot?
Oh, I just want to say this is the last days of Orthos are just one big clump in my head, clump of memories, of bad memories.
Oh.
What? Yeah, from wiping on floor 90, then wiping on floor 94. Was it?
Mm-hmm.
It's like you have your hand on the prize, and then someone's naked right before you.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, as I say, you don't have to be sorry. Every one of us did his part to not clear it, in my opinion.
I don't know why, but my game was set to 30 FPS instead of 60.
Why?
I don't know.
Do you like playing at bad stuff?
Maybe
I don't like playing at console frame rates.
I mean, you're not wrong, but jeez, man. Poor console gamers, I'm here for you. I'm not really, but I am. I'm here.
The first time I played a game on 60 FPS, it was Skyrim. I think the first game I played on 60 FPS.
You know,
it was like this Disney song from Aladdin.
Yeah, but all of the games, for that to be your first 60 frames per second experience, that's pretty shocking, actually.
I didn't have a good computer until...
Yeah, but Skyrim is not very well optimized when it came out.
It
still isn't.
The fact that
I had to mod it to run at 60 FPS because otherwise the game physics would be like way over everything.
I was gonna say, what on earth? Like when Skyrim came out for me, I was playing that at like, if I was lucky, 40 FPS on Ultra.
Yeah, you can't actually play it. Maybe now with patches and stuff, but back then the original Skyrim you couldn't play it at 60 FPS because the game would go crazy to fix physics and stuff.
I don't know. I don't remember. The last time I played Skyrim was a while ago. I think the last time I played Skyrim was when I was like trying to get mods to work, and then they just I corrupted my save, and that was it. I couldn't be bothered after that. Because that was over 300 and something hours at the time, and I was like, well, okay, I've lost my save, I'm not starting again, screw you, game.
They have introduced a new mod, which is, I have to at least say awesome, because it's a completely voiceover for all dialogues of the game from the player character.
Is that AI?
No.
Oh, I'm actually very surprised at that. Huh, okay.
There are AI voices so that you have different types, but also people are now using just voiceover from other games and put the stuff together for dialogues. Cool. That's so cool.
I think one of my favorite realizations the other day was that World of Warcraft has a mod, like an add-on, that uses AI voices, like has its AI voice pack. And it's capable of transcribing every single quest in the game.
Wow, that's cool.
So, but the voice acting is so good because it's like those machine learning voice thingies that are sometimes used on Twitch and like alerts and things. It's actually a massive improvement. Somebody uploaded a video of the Isle of Quel'Danas start with the Blood Elves. And you know how it's like, it's a bit of it's cool, but it's a bit of a trudge. I was captivated watching that again, and I must have seen that 1,000 times. But the voice acting that this AI was doing is insane. Now, I know a lot of people hate AI, and oh, Meoni, how can you like AI? Well, I think it has some applications that don't, impact real people. I would much rather have things voiced by a person, but who's going to go and voice 7,000 pieces of, 700,000 lines of dialogue or whatever stupid amount it is?
Especially for smaller studios and indie games, this is an opportunity.
Yeah.
Which is just awesome.
Well, let's put it this way. If you're an indie dev and you want your character to be voice acted, it's not cheap. It's not cheap.
I mean, most big AAA companies doesn't have it, so...
Yeah. So I can guarantee whether people like it or not, they will see this being put into full work on AAA titles in the future, because it's just...
of course.
I know there's the danger of they'll choose the AI over a voice actor, and I completely understand that. I'm with you, right? But, like you've said, for someone who has a budget of 0 that just wants to code in their room and get something working, right? It's a great solution to have. Like, for example, they either narrate it themselves and do the voices themselves, in which case,
it's a lot of time.
It's a lot of time outside of everything else and whatever job that they're doing in real life as well. So I don't know. It's got its benefits at that sort of phase. I think
you don't even have to, let's say, don't use real people as voice actors, because it's. I mean, 90% of the voiceovers are in French, English, and German. And then the Asian games, which is English, Chinese, and Japanese mostly.
Korean sometimes.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. I mean, how there are not many games will have Italian or Spanish or
here's the
Croatian,
thing, right?
And then you can use this AI stuff to have this less common languages.
I mean, Final Fantasy XIV, people have wanted an official Italian voiceover for the longest time. And I think that would be awesome. Because, shout out to the Italian community. It's incredibly overlooked and it needs more representation, in my opinion. And I think that would be a good... somebody should just... I know it says just do it, but apparently it is that simple to set up. The stuff's already open source. If somebody did that and went, look at the benefits of this, then I think that would force the hands of a developer maybe to invest into that. I don't know. But
I mean, Linus Tech Tips is experimenting with AI translations and all that for his videos.
But
and voiceovers.
But since I am live right now broadcasting, I just want to make something very clear. My stance on AI is that it should never replace the job of a human being, but I don't think that's necessarily the case scenario that we're discussing. So I think that there are places for technology that do not infringe or become replacements for human beings that will work. For example, here's a great example for you. All right. Say, for instance, there was a safety warning or something on the side of a medicine bottle. Okay, how cool would it be if it just narrated what was on the side of a bottle to someone who has sight difficulties by just simply rubbing your finger against it? They could have a subdermal thing in a label, and then when you run your finger over the braille, it says what's on the actual packet. That would actually save lives. So, and you wouldn't have to hire someone to read the ingredients of everything. If it's capable of you just sticker on bottle, it's all barcoded anyway, so it's like you'd be able to tie that into the, what's it called? Not IBAN. What's the number? Anyway, the item number that's already there. I'm just thinking there are ways of making people's lives better with that technology that does not cause people to lose their jobs. But yeah. And I am 100% behind the people who are like, yeah, this is going to take everyone's job. This doesn't sound good. I believe it would in the wrong hands. But the serious application for this is not where you think it is. An SKU, yeah, SKU. screen number. There we go. Thank you. Back on the low levels again. I've done these so many times I've memorized them. Yeah, so have we. Go on, Morgana.
I forgot what I was going to say.
Sorry. I'm trying to be attentive at the same time. I'm sorry.
I can't remember.
I bet it was something really insightful and amazing.
I doubt that.
I don't know.
It'll come back to me.
Yeah, we'll be in the middle of, like, I don't know, a boss, and you'll be like, oh yeah. Yeah, okay. Too many people blindly trust AI, believe it, it's just a program that still needs to be verified. I mean...
Oh, that's what it was. A lot of these, like, AI projects are not really AI, it's more machine learning.
Yeah, that's what I think there is a serious amount of ignorance from the general populace as well on that front, because most people go, oh, AI, it will take over the world. No, because it's not AI. It's a different type. It's like, it is just machine learning based on a subset of data. It's not like it has... it doesn't have the ability to create its own destiny, you know what I mean? It's still very much a program.
NVIDIA came out recently, like in the recent graphics drivers, a machine learning tool, kind of like DLSS.
Oh yeah.
But for videos played on Chromium-based website, like web browsers.
All right.
So you can watch like a 720p video on YouTube, but have it upscaled to like 4K.
Yeah, AI upscaling is incredible. I watched a clip of Star Trek Nemesis that has only ever been released in 1080p, and it was AI upscaled to 4K, and it's the most impressive version of that film, on that clip, that I'd ever seen. It was insane, but it was like no effort. So that there is a way of remastering things and keeping media that humans have created pristine for years to come just using this tech. It's going to have so many different applications, and already has. The fear factor from people is basically, I think, either from the AI art side, which is respectable, and I understand the fear of that, but the rest of it does seem a little bit ignorant in places in terms of not understanding truly what the application of different types of machine learning can provide. But like you say, it's not AI. It's true AI would be something that would be capable of being a standalone artificial intelligence, capable of doing more than just, an Alexa or you know what I mean?
True AI would be horrifying, to be honest.
Yeah, true. Like a real AI would be end of the world situation, right? Like
It just reminds me of that movie, Artificial Intelligence.
Oh, it's terrible. Hate that film. It's crap.
Is this with...
It's with that kid in it.
With this robotic AI woman, which is in the end breaks out? Or...
No.
Fun fact, the kid, the actor that played the kid in Artificial Intelligence now does the voice for Sora in Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, I think you're thinking of Transcendence, Para.
No, it could be.
Yeah, that's an okay film. It's got Johnny Depp in it, so that's all that matters. Hey, Chaz. But yeah, again, like, I think there are real problems with the AI art thing, but other applications seem to get a painted with a similar brush, yet they're completely, I like what I did there with a different brush. I didn't even realize. Sometimes I amaze myself with how stupid I am. Yeah, I still think the idea of like medical application, service application for this, for example, right, one of the most viewed videos on YouTube is how to do the Heimlich maneuver, right? But you have to sit through adverts to watch it. I'm not kidding. That's an actual thing. So how about if there was just, I don't know, something you can touch somewhere that explains this, or I don't know, you could just, I don't know how I would explain it. Like with a medicine bottle, in every restaurant, everywhere, there's just like a little thing that you can touch, and it will read all the things that could, I don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead, but just I just think that saving people is like the most important thing, you know, and just getting something to be capable of giving you an answer to everything, but in certain situations is pretty useful. And like the narration side of it as well with machine learning is quite interesting. But yeah, the game stuff. Like, how about this? Games that literally are locked in a copyright war where they could never be remastered, right? Okay, for example, Metal Gear Solid, right? Although that's majoritively voiced, so that's a terrible example. But like, let's say there was an old PlayStation game that didn't have any voice acting, and it was never, ever, ever going to see the light of day again. But providing that AI machine learning script stuff with the narration could make it so that more people could enjoy that classic, right? People who are short of sight, you know, hard of vision, and you know, or otherwise. I don't know. That's the way I look at this. I don't look at this and go, oh, I'll get this to do videos for me. I look at this to go, this could save lives.
You know that there are going to be people that would like treat like an AI Meoni or whatever and use it for malicious.
They
things.
already probably will. They probably already have. I mean, like watching the Athene AI thing on Twitch made me realize that already exists.
Yeah.
People could easily pretend to be anyone they wanted to, but again, I don't think that it's necessarily avoidable. So I think instead it should be embraced and realized that, I don't know, you should find a way of recognizing it beyond that. No, because there's no proof that you didn't talk. That's what the law will have. The way that AI, art, voice, everything will be addressed, there isn't that many laws on it at the moment. I mean, there are vague outliers, but there really isn't any laws. And you know for a fact that America will be the first part of the world that will tie up as much of that in legislation as humanly possible. As soon as, I mean, it's probably already going through, right? I don't know. I don't follow law, but it's not gonna, I can't hear you again, sorry, but as I say, it's only a matter of time, if it's not already, that people are finding ways of protecting identities. I mean, one of the biggest things at the minute is the impersonation of presidents, right? I mean, those videos are hilarious, don't get me wrong. Like, they occasionally crop up on the meme videos that me and Fran watch at night, and I'm like, wait, what? And then you've got Obama saying F this, F that, and then playing Minecraft with Trump and stuff. It's weird, but it's believable in some ways, you know? So I think there's probably already stuff written for this.
I mean, this falls under general law of art and stuff.
You mean fair use?
Yeah, for if they make a Minecraft video and stuff.
But impersonation.
Yeah, but if they use this for not even malicious stuff, but just to impersonate someone and says, okay, this and this guy, this person says this and this.
Yeah, but those laws will probably become very outdated and rewritten because of this, is what I'm trying to say. There's probably already things like, oh yeah, impersonation, yeah, it's just an impersonation, but there's going to get a point when they're so believable that even voice-activated systems within governments and places will recognize that as being let's say, the president of the United States, right? So I'm sure there'll be laws created.
I could imagine that they, at one point, do security or make it mandatory that there are security measurements in these softwares to create this stuff, which prohibit to make this. Like there are in copy machines, you can't copy money, for example.
True. Yeah, like if you tried to put a banknote in a photocopier, it prints out a page about the law that you are attempting to break instead of the actual thing. Yeah, same with scanners as well, things like that. Yeah, maybe, but then again, there's always a black market for this stuff, and there will always be a way around that anyway, right? So it's not gonna. You'll never. I mean, people still make fake money. Is it believable? Not really, but I don't know. Yeah. You think the EU is ahead of the US on that? Oh, really? I don't know. I wouldn't know. Hey, Jordan. Hey, Paris. Hey, Zan. There have already been many court cases about it so far, and you can expect there to be many more until they have like a straight sort of answer for it, I guess.
Yeah, it's going to be a very, very long process of figuring all this out.
But again, I still stand by the fact that I think that in certain applications, this is a real positive.
I mean, personally, I would use like those AI voices as placeholders.
Yeah. Well, like, you know, as a game dev, like an indie game dev, I can see how that would be very attractive. But yeah, I don't know. It's I don't know. I mean, there are so many other applications if you really think about it. For example, one of the applications I've thought of recently, and I ended up Googling it, it turns out it already exists, is that you can create, you can in real time, I was stood in the wrong place, say something in English, it gets translated, transcribed, and then spoke out as a female Japanese anime character. And the guy is speaking in real time, and it's less than like a millisecond later. I forget the name of the video, but I was like, what? And this guy figured out how to do exactly that. And he went on Japanese lobbies on, I think it was Apex Legends, and was talking to people, like actually talking to them. Okay, and they didn't even question his voice or anything. He just sounded like a normal person to them, even though...
See, that's some kind I really appreciate, like translation programs which help you to talk to other people, which you might not can't, or you don't have enough...
Well, here's the thing with that, Parrot. You were into Star Trek as well at some point. Like I was brought up with Star Trek. The biggest piece of technology in Star Trek that would save, it would change the world, would be the universal translator, right? Built into a comm badge. We are literally on the cusp of having a comm badge or something that we could put next to us. It would automatically change whatever we say into whatever language the other person that speaks. You have basically completely eliminated the necessity to force people to learn a universal language, and I think that's fantastic.
I mean, there's already like earbuds that do that.
Yeah, but like, I mean, it speaks for you, sort of thing. Like, I mean, that's basically what the universal translator does. If you watch Star Trek, it they hear,
Never watched Star.
yeah, they hear your voice, like it's your voice, but it's not speaking English anymore. It's speaking Klingon or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they're speaking Klingon, but you don't hear that, and you don't see that. You hear their voice speaking English, and I think that, yeah, that's how you generate a utopia. You eliminate barriers one at a time. So I think there are very, very good uses of this that people haven't thought of, or they have, and yeah, we'll see a lot change. Ideas like that are revolutionary, though, right? Because, you know, it's the same as, you know, 80 years ago, no one would believe you that you had a phone, a computer, and a camera in one object, right?
Yeah.
And much more. It's the same thing. It's about simplifying a person's life.
Increasing the quality of life.
Yeah. That's the intention. Whether or not it actually does is another question entirely. I saw the clickbait miniature for the video. What clickbait miniature? Clickbait miniature. First of all, what are you on about? Clickbait miniature. Is this about something other than me? Or are you talking about me? We're not going to have one of these discussions again tonight. I refuse. Last time it put me in a rut.
Oh, we got a pack.
Yeah, sort of mirror night. Google is working on auto translators using AI. Yeah, good. I think that's a good use for it. Clickbait miniature. Coaster? What the hell are you on about? No. Why would it do that? That's not even clickbait. What are you on about? Again, I've asked the individual, not really understanding, so I'm awaiting a response. Watch that patrol, yeah? Let's look in this direction.
Hmm? Yeah.
Patrol. Evening, Cat. How are you? I hope you're well.
Should we go up or should we
go up? We're short on time, so. Doing good, thanks you, or is that a daft question? People be weird. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to understand, but they're not responding, so presumably I'm not supposed to understand. No idea. Boom, 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 boom. What's that? An orthoscallion? Can't read that. Orthoic salion. Why did they come up with some of these names? I know some of them are like Norse creatures, but what is this thing? It's bizarre.
Really should I just have the names already in the game, just slap an Orthos in front of it?
Yeah, slap ortho or orthos in front of it.
Yeah. Still makes me question the names of creatures, though. Bum, bum. Come on, friend. You got served by that spade.
Yep.
I was looking at chat.
What I was saying is your stream pic accidentally the photo from... No, it's not. What are you on about? There is literally... Can we end the conversation, please? Because this live stream has nothing to do with any of the other thumbnails. It is literally like the one from last time. The one where we are in a deep dungeon. So, can you just... stop? Thank you, Kevin.
By the way. Yep.
Yeah?
On a complete other note, I watched your Diablo video.
Hmm.
And I just want to other way. One thing, the couch co-op was already in the beta
Oh, nice.
testing. Yeah.
Cool.
I had friends which played on couch co-op.
Oh, wow. Awesome. I don't have friends, so I don't know the...
Not on the same couch, you mean?
At least friends that are close by.
Sure. Sure, that one. You're gonna have to kill this Mirror Knight, it's annoying me.
Okay.
It's in the way. Knowing Gleam. The more you read of these ability names, the less sense any of them really make. Ah. Why do I stand next to Morgana? That's like the worst place to stand.
Mm-hmm.
The Minesweeper. That should be a title. Why haven't we got Minesweeper as a title?
I mean, if it was a title, I would have gotten it already.
The human landmine. Hidden titles, yeah. Complete Orthos by blowing up every single chest. Gains title. Hidden landmine.
I mean, this would be a cool hidden title. Defeat a dread beast only with hidden mines.
That would be something you would get in WoW, but probably not this game, right? Because they're not adventurous enough with the title system and the achievement system. It's one of my biggest criticisms of 14 is that the achievement system in this game is basically pointless.
Yeah, unfortunately.
It would have been lovely if they had expanded on it a little bit in some way.
The achievement system and the glamour system from World of Warcraft or Diablo.
Yeah. I choose both.
Yeah.
Hey, Japelli. Hey, Meoni. Love your content. I see you've started streaming. Yeah. Hopefully you have fun and good run in Orthos. Best I've done is we did 94 on one of the previous days, and we died horribly. But that's as far as we've got. I wish they all at least had titles for all of the achievements. Not so much that. I just wish we had more meta achievements. So what a meta achievement is, if I was to say, if we had more achievements like the Morbol mount for Blue Mage, but in the actual game. So like, for example, let's say, clear all of the dungeons in Heavenswood. Oh, that is going to be not good if you pull all three of those. That's not going to end well, is it? I'm stunned. I'm going to die. So if you had like meta achievements like that, and then it gave you like a, not necessarily a mount, but it would be nice to get more stuff like that. Where you had like, I don't know, 6 or 7 achievements, and by doing something in each of those situations, you would gain a reward from it, right? There are some in this game, but that's, you know, they're minimal. It seems to, it feels like they're afraid of making people work for anything in terms of achievements and things. And that, I know that might sound harsh,
I know what you mean.
but I know for a fact that people who consider themselves from a, you know, I hate the word, but they consider themselves from a casual standpoint, right? People who don't necessarily PvP or raid or whatever, right? People like that kind of enjoy that sort of content where they, you know, where they have something to work towards over time. Like, I know plenty of people who loved World of Warcraft. Oh, I've stood in the wrong place again. World of Warcraft's what a long strange trip it's been, right? Where you can get the Violet Proto-Drake for doing all of the seasonal event stuff, right? So there was achievements based on those events, and it took an entire year minimum to complete, but they got something cool out of it. More stuff like that needs to be in the game for people to work towards, instead of going, right, well, here's a meta achievement, boys, but you need to go and do Blue Mage Savage. It's like, cool, but what about the rest of these people? You know what I mean? It's like, you don't have to make all of the best stuff incredibly difficult, considering the amount of people who don't do that difficult content. You know, I know we do Savage and stuff like that, but there are plenty of people who do not, right? So just having more stuff for people to do is the way that WoW becomes as addictive as it is, to me. You know, I had a pretty good playtime in WoW because of that. If I was between raiding or, you know, between groups,
yeah,
I was mount hunting.
Was basically our stuff we did after we cleared the content. We went for the what is called in English for the meta achievement stuff. Hero of the Ice Crown Citadel and stuff.
Glory of the Raider, Glory of the Hero. Yeah, all that stuff.
That was basically we would do between contents as a raid group.
For people who want an example of one of those mini achievements as a part of a meta, for example, there'd be a boss where you had to feed it mobs once they're low health to be able to kill it, right, properly, to give it a vulnerability. One of the meta achievements would be to not feed it any and to kill it anyway. So it would make the fight harder, but you would gain a reward for doing it, that achievement. And then you did six other things like that in a raid, and you would get a mount, basically. That was a Glory of the Raider achievement, like Glory of Ulduar Raider. This is a prime example. I think I was literally thinking of the Proto-Drake, where you fed the creatures into it.
Yeah, I think it was the second boss.
Yeah.
An optional boss, which you didn't have to do.
That's right. Hey, Nazragon, how are you? But like, WoW did it in dungeons as well as raids. They did it in everything. There's even fishing meta achievements.
Oh yeah.
You know.
There was even fishing in PvP areas, which you get achievements,
Yeah.
which is what it was also in Wrath of the Lich King, this PvP area.
Yeah.
I think
It was to try and get people to do something that they wouldn't normally choose to do by force. And it kind of worked, but it made a lot of great stories come out of people who were playing it. Either they hated it and had a good time in the process of doing it and wiped their brow, or they hated it and did it anyway. You know, it's an accomplishment thing, but it's not difficult necessarily.
no.
I like that kind of stuff. Yeah, the two hardest fights for Blue Mage in the game round that we have to do. A12 and Brute Justice. So don't count your chickens just yet. There's a lot of work to be done. You agree the only equivalent we really have like that are the hunt mark mounts? Oh, true, yeah. Forgot about those. I remember the luminary tools in the Realm Reborn for smithing a bunch of HQ items. Yeah, we have bits where Square Enix gets very close to going all the way and giving us that kind of experience, but they never go the final bit.
I think the closest thing we have is currently the Sky Builder mount, to be honest.
No, well, that's pain.
Yeah,
But
it's
yeah.
pain, but it's the closest one. It's 10 meta achievements you need for it.
True. The thing is about that achievement, don't get me wrong, right? It's not a hard achievement to get, but it's a hard achievement to sit there and get in a reliable amount of time. Like you can do that anytime you want, but if you try to do that in a short period of time, you're gonna lose your capacity for anything else. But yeah, there needs to be a mix of short time investment and long time investment between those kinds of things. That's the only real thing I miss from WoW is the commitment to giving people a reason to do content repeatedly in different ways, because 14 has not addressed that at all. The only way they've addressed that is going, here's a relic weapon and you can do X, 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 or X. That's fine, that's cool, don't get me wrong, but give me a pet in every 5 dungeons added to the game. Give me a mount in every, I don't know, like Alamigo. For example, Alamigo made me happy because I thought at the start of Stormblood we were going to see more mounts drop from the final boss of dungeons. I was so happy. I was like, oh my god, something I can finally grind for. And then they were like, oh, JK, that was a one-off, have fun, bye. And then we're going to add it to the Moogle event anyway. It's like, no, stop. Just make it so that people have things to work towards, so that when they're bored, they have something that they can work towards that in their own time.
Was it a heroic mana crypt in World of Warcraft for the Raven mount, the Anzu?
Yes.
See, I still remember it because I run it so often.
There used to be a 1% drop, or was it 1 or 5? I forget.
1%, I think.
Yeah, and then they upped it to, I think they upped it to 5%. Watch the Grievous.
Yes.
Behind him?
In?
Yeah, I don't know.
Out?
I mean, there's a lot of MMOs that do achievements better. It's not just WoW. Pretty sure similar things exist in Guild Wars too, which is the ultimate annoyance.
It's been a while I played Guild Wars, so I can't say anything about it.
But yeah, I mean, I would like to see more from the game. That's all. It's doing great, but I think they could definitely improve in a lot of places, and that's one of them.
Yeah, especially the glory of the XX Raider would be cool in this game.
I mean, they also had an incentive for actually doing savage raiding, but heroic raiding or whatever, with ahead of the curve. You remember those? So if you'd cleared it before nerfs,
oh yeah, right,
you got an achievement called ahead of the curve, and sometimes that was worth more to people than anything else because it proved that you had defeated an enemy before they had addressed its patch, right?
Out.
Imagine if they did that for stuff like Ultimates. That would make things a lot easier to tell who has purchased a run and who hasn't. Is that harsh? I don't know. I know that's the toxic side of me that's still left over, I'm afraid. But I do like the idea of, you know, rewarding people when they've done a good thing. I don't think that's too outlandish to propose the idea of giving them a timestamp going, you did this then. Congratulations. That's another thing about achievements. Why don't we have timestamps on our achievement panel? That doesn't make any sense. It's so annoying. If I look at my achievement list, I want to know, all right, what year was it that we did Mightier Than the Manipulator? I want to be like, oh, what year? I don't remember when we did that.
Yeah, I think the only way to see that is in the lodestone.
Well, it should be in the game. You're never touching Blue Mage again after we've got a Maw Ball? Well, don't you mean until the next expansion when they add... JK, right? But next expansion when they add another mount. But it'll be like the best mount you've ever seen in your life. I don't know. What would you... It'd be a spectral... No. A spectral, like...
Mikoshi.
Rainbow... Oh, God,
You wish it was a Mikoshi.
Behind.
Wait, which way is behind? There. I couldn't see which ways arms were. I'd turn around. Of course you choose the Mikoshi.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know. It'd be something Blue Mage related, so... I don't know.
Can I wish for the heroic achievements in World of Warcraft? The ones which not available in-game anymore, or special feats you did in-game.
Feats of strength, yeah.
Which, for example, I'm quite proud because I've 2 times the first priest gaining max level in 2 different expansions.
Oh, the Realm First. Yeah. I don't think they will ever do a Realm First thing because of the... I don't know. I just don't think they will, because that's a whole different kettle of fish of people complaining about that. I think you would alienate most of the people immediately. I'd be for it, but I know that there's a lot of people on those forums that don't want anything like that. But, I don't know. I think there's a lot of stuff they could do with achievements. And when I talked to Yoshi P on that media tour and I was asking him about it, he explained the recommended and near completion thing, this redesign of this achievement window, to be so much more than it is. So I was a little bit disappointed, really, because there was supposed to be like an incentive, like rewards that were for doing things. And I got really excited, and it just turned out to be just a really okay-ish UI change, which is fine, but there's something else they need to do, because they took away the veteran reward program and then gave us achievement certificates, and they've not added a reward to it in like no, they have. Yes, they have. We got the Magitech Claw and stuff like that. Yes, that was added to that system after the veteran reward system, so technically they have. But I'm just saying, it's been so long. It makes me wonder if they are still going to do anything with it. Or if it's another thing that they're just going to be like, yeah, we never said anything, bye. I'd rather it not be there. Legitimately, I would rather there not be achievement certificates at all, if that's the case.
Yeah, just
give everybody that stuff automatically to their mailbox. Done. Why even have that system
link the
there?
stuff to the achievements, not some certificates.
Yeah. Like, welcome to Final Fantasy XIV. Here you go. Here's 3 mounts. That's all you're getting. have fun. It's like, what do I do with these achievement certificates? I don't know. Put them put them with the rest of the currency tab. Nowhere.
I-20 Hildebrand portraits. I don't know.
No, that's called advantageous stuff. We don't want to do that. You've got to be careful with giving people an advantage in any way, shape, or form from anything at all. Because there's always drama. Make it as cosmetic as possible, and people are fine with that.
But,
well, I still think that the Feast ranked mounts deserve to be on the series rewards.
Oh, yeah.
Like, because the people who got those top 100 places, it's already been proven that a good portion of them cheated through win trading. So, Sodom, give everybody the mounts, please. Like what? I don't understand how anyone can say that it's a prestigious thing when it isn't. Oh, but I got this mount in this season of Feast. Okay. Awesome. Good for you if you did it legit. That's always the question. How can you prove this? You can't. So therefore... And it has been proven that there was a huge amount in that top 100 for every single season. I mean, recently somebody did a video about the top, what was it? Top 30 places in the top 100 for the past Crystalline Conflicts even have been 3 people. 3 people have win traded their alts. 3 people.
Wow. I mean, it shows if people doing this in Crystalline Conflict, which is give no reward at all.
Yeah, that's the thing. People will do something because they can. They don't need a carrot on a stick. That's the thing. Like, I'm enjoying ranked PvP. Do I need anything? No, not really. I'd rather the casual queue have all of the same benefits, in my opinion. I don't need to be rewarded with anything. It's cool to get an adventurer plate, but don't make it any more than that, please. Like, I'm looking forward to getting my platinum plate in the next patch. I'm very excited for that. I earned it, but it's not game breaking. It's not amazing. It's just a plate, and I don't even use the ones I already have. So it's just I wanted it. That's not the main reason I was doing it, though. Like the main reason I was doing ranked PvP is to see if I could actually do it. Because for the first time in a long time, the PvP is enjoyable for me.
Yeah,
that's easier said than done.
the thing is with what Fran mentioned, that she wants more mounts behind PvP, is as long as PvP is or the state it is, let's put it neutral like this. I don't think it's worth putting more achievements or stuff in it, because for me it feels like making a system attractive which is not worth to make attractive with rewards, and not with the actual system.
I still think the series rewards are better than having it behind achievements.
Yeah,
the series you can do in any way.
A good step in the right direction.
Like the idea that you could do any PvP to work towards it makes it so that there are more ways of accessing it, and I prefer that than, okay, it's not really a hot take, but here's what they should do. If they're not going to prioritize Rival Wings in any way, shape, or form, remove Rival Wings permanently from the game and make the achievement do this amount of PvP wins in any PvP get mount. That's what they should do. I don't care. Like, there's no point for incentivizing things that you can't get a queue for. It is ridiculous to rely upon an entire community to do it for them. I've said this before, is silly. And I think by the way, the Revival Wings community is a godsend, right? It's fantastic. Those people are amazing. Good job. But they shouldn't be the ones forced to do that. What?
I mean, they changed some of the Garrow achievements to get the horses.
Exactly.
To I think it was Rival Wings or Crystal Crown. Yeah.
They had to be customized.
Yeah, but to get the horses, you had to. For one of them, it was
Feast.
Rival Wings.
Correct.
Or Feast.
Yeah, it was. Yes, it was. It was Feast.
I had to win 100 Feast matches.
And that was for it was for Rygo.
And
I remember
now
doing
they've added. Yeah, now they've added Crystalline Conflict.
And that was the most clever thing the most intelligent thing they have done in a long time.
Get rid of Feast.
That as well. Down with Feast, that's my opinion. I know a lot of people will disagree with that, but yeah, Feast was not great. The previous PvP system with the abilities was awful, in my opinion. Is the new stuff perfect? No.
As most people already know, I'm not a huge fan of PvP in general, but Feast is on a whole different level for me.
Feast makes, I think, non-angry people angry. Well, we created a Feast team. Yeah, we called ourselves Unskilled Deluxe with numbers instead of E's.
Oh, it was great.
And then they were like, yeah, we're not doing Feast anymore. Oh, but by the way, we're also not doing Team Q anymore either. It's like, okay. So PvP teams are useless now. Thank you, Square Enix. Why even bother having such emphasis on creating a PvP team when there's no content to do with it? Oh, but you can do custom matches, Meoni. All right. Are there any rewards for that? No? Okay. Bye. Twister. Well, you can make your own tournaments. Yeah, that'd be great if I could give away items in the sodding game to people who haven't been my friend for 72 hours. Square Enix. That was the worst thing. We are tackling RMT by making it so that our items are no longer sendable to random people. It was
Remember
never
there's a Twister directly.
Yeah. It was never that was the biggest RMT problem anyway.
Yeah.
Twister. It's like you just changed the problem and added another one. Why? Why would you do this? Oh, but we don't want you sending items to people. Okay, so most glamour contests are now dead for most people. That was a large portion of a community that you're trying very hard to please at the minute, that you want to include, quote, more casual content for. It's like, no, this is no.
That's not how it works, Square.
You're doing a blizzard. Stop. You're not listening. You're doing a blizzard. Look what happened there. Please. Have you got time to do more, or?
Yes, 10 more.
Okay. Slight rant, but it has a grounded reality to it, I think. That I think most people can understand. Yes, I love all 2 of my PvP mounts. Which PvP mounts do you have?
Do you mean me?
I'm talking to Bramble Bear DM in chat.
Oh.
How many times has Meoni completed 100 floors? Never. Never. Not once. There was intent to do so, but we died a bit. Yeah.
We could already taste it.
We were on 94, and then the game was like, would you like cleaves? No, I don't want cleaves. Thanks, game. But you get cleaves anyway, and that was it. Game over. Was it Harambe? No. Harambe is not on floor 94. It was a robotic sweepy boy.
Minotaur.
Yeah, Minotaur thing. But we know the mechanics of it. It's just it kind of pulled accidentally with like 3 other things, and we kind of panicked and died because it cleaved the entire room. Yeah. Let's not think about it. It's making me sad. We'll get it done. Not today, obviously, because short stream and all that, but we'll get it done. It was like deer in headlights, and also I don't know, it was a deer in headlights velcroed to the floor.
I tried to teleport out of it, but I still got caught.
Well, yeah. What we should have done is use like any of the 4 commanders we had available to us that would have helped, but we didn't. We didn't press this buttons.
We just panicked.
Yeah, we yeah. We Captain Panarka'd it, that's for sure. You had one where we forgot something blew up and just stood next to it. Well, like an ice. Like the ice elementals. Or like the robot explosions. Meoni, did you ever get to 200 in Palace of the Dead? Funny story. No. The server was being DDoSed. We got disconnected. And I never went back and did it. We were close, though. I think we were like 4 floors away. And the server was being DDoSed by very unhappy kiddies who weren't getting the content they wanted. So they decided to DDoS the game. You remember that back in the day? I don't know if you remember that. There was a whole thing about how it was cool to ruin other people's enjoyment because you weren't enjoying it, sort of thing. And yeah, and I got very angry at it and refused to do it again. Based on that principle. Maybe one day we'll go back, but yeah. And I think this was before there was like, was there severe penalties for that then? Because it's jail time now, isn't it? But I don't know if they would have got that kind of thing. I don't know. Screw them anyway, it was horrible. And Heaven on High, we had a similar thing happen, only a tank had pulled and got disconnected. And it was a room full of stuff. And it was one of those tigers in Heaven on High. It vaporized the entirety of our team because he DC'd next to it and then we weren't near it. There's nothing we could do. It killed everyone. I tried to do Heaven on High a few times solo. Did not happen. Did not happen. So, yeah. 3rd time's a charm, right? 3rd time's a charm.
What is with these rooms today?
What about them?
It's already, again, it's such a big room. I think we had 4 or 5 already.
What do the burgers do? Just AoEs?
Elbow drop.
Yeah.
Oh god.
But they don't want to.
Thankfully.
Jolly good. A few. Let's just go. Oh, never mind.
It's okay. Spriggan is.
Damn it, Spriggan.
You have more?
Uh-huh.
Trying out loud.
I'm dead? Yeah.
You are very much dead, sir. Yes.
I just saw orange.
I just took a healthy retreat from the room because, yeah, I thought the other scorpion was going to pull and that was going to be an adventure. Please leave.
It was worth, we got a thread out of it.
Oh, nice. Oh, the robot ones? Oof. Oof, the robot explosion. That's a big one as well, isn't it? Slightly bigger explosion.
It's like a full room.
Wait, do you mean the ones on like the 90 floors or the ones before that? Because yeah, those things. That is the AoEs. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but we learnt from that, or at least some of us learnt from that.
If I'm not tunneling, I'll move.
Yes. Yes. There's a burger in here. Ow. Just got stabbed by landmines. Landmine stab. Elbow drop. Elbow drop. Elbow, elbow, elbow drop. No, okay. Sag. No elbow drop. Why no? I was looking forward to seeing the fireworks. A Laturdy.
Nice.
Yeah, Laturdy. I killed a Spriggan, if that's what you're on about. I'm just checking. Oh, all the rooms are kind of horrible. I bet you that chest's worth it.
Okay. What do you think is in it? I think it's
a rage. It's a load of poo. Whack. Not really.
It's not something we need.
Can I say with Morgana's outfit at the moment, I sometimes think that's you, Meoni.
I just keep thinking he looks like Alice. I just keep seeing Alice every time he walks past me. I don't know why. I know, but I don't know. For some reason, he looks like Alice from a distance. I don't know why.
Doesn't have Alice's hair.
It's not all about the hair, yo. It's a Gooboo! All of the Gooboos.
Go behind him after the suck.
What suck?
It?
What suck? I don't see no suck. He completely suckless. Come here, Spriggan. Yeah.
There's a steel in that chest if I want to use it.
Kelpie.
There's the one that I checked.
Literally just said that a second ago and you didn't listen to him. Wow, the abuse
There's only one chest in there.
The abuse that Morgana receives is just out of this world.
And I just take it.
I know, right? You don't have to sit down and take it. You can be like, shut up, Fran.
Yeah, I could be standing up and taking it.
Yeah, I mean, that's not going to go with that line of questioning. Oh. You do you. Of course he is.
Yeah, you can do this anymore. I have a combo here.
You've been abandoned by the tank now. You didn't. Oh, he did interrupt. I didn't see him interrupted there. Clever. They're hunting in packs. Clever girl.
Intuition.
Nice Goobu. Goobu, 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 Goobu. Goobu. Dead Goobu. Don't touch the chair. Ah, Kelpie. No gallops. It's rude. Stop it. Oh no, I don't like puddles.
Oh.
That's why we don't like puddles. Because puddles are dangerous. They're pretty painful. See, that's what you get for standing up and taking it, a big puddle. The week has been too long already, and it is only...
It's only Monday.
I know, it's been too long already. Because he's confused. He thinks he's a speeder. But he's not a speeder.
Maybe it's Spider Scorpion from a
Spider
parallel
Scorp. Spider
universe.
Scorp. Does whatever. Come on. Lead in. Get over here. What are you doing?
Checking the chat.
Okay. What was it?
It's just a fortune.
How misfortunate. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Simpsons did it. Simpsons did it. You're, I was gonna say you're a dread, but that's mean actually.
Wow.
Yeah, I bought from that word. No suck. Please no suckerino.
Oh, top out.
Did anyone even notice that I drew a penis in the snow in that Diablo video, by the way? Okay, good.
Yes.
No.
Good. Good. I like drawing penises in the snow in Diablo 4. It's fantastic. Think of all of the other things I could draw. It'd be amazing.
Great snow penis is 9 out of 10.
Yeah,
IGN.
it was a bit lumpy on one side. I was a bit, I was like, I didn't really get the proportions right of each side of the,
Kotaku says, I never saw snow penis this realistic like in other games.
Kotaku! You know what, that'll be... They only do Final Fantasy XIV related stories that are complete crap all the time, usually. Oh dear, Kotaku. Holy moly. What a reference. There was a time where IGN was seen as a much worse beast than Kotaku, but it's completely the other way around these days. It's quite interesting. Kotaku. Very interesting. It is to me. It is to me. You don't need to draw penises in the snow in 14. Just walk around or open a map and you will find one. That's true. There are a lot of phallic shapes on the map for some reason. There's a lot of smiley faces as well. I think it's the devs getting bored at some point. They're like, I wonder if anybody will notice if I put these 2 dots here on the map next to this mountain. Will anyone notice? We noticed.
Sounds like something I would do.
The best thing, in my opinion, is what a psychiatra can do. He's just giving people the World of Final Fantasy maps and doing map hunting with them, and then see how they describe the area which is the treasure.
like an ink blot test.
Yeah, like a Rorschach test.
That's quite good, actually. What do you see in this treasure map? Well, clearly not treasure, because I can't find it on the bloody map. Hold on, let me use my website to find out where this is. You can't use on a website.
I actually got pretty good at finding treasure map locations
Because every time I'm doing treasure
without the website.
Yeah. Every time I do treasure maps, it's like, this is this area which looks like a smiley, but a winking smiley, but it has an angry face. What?
It's like when James tries to explain something to me. It was like, it looks like the constellation of... I'm like, what? What did you just say? We got a whorehound. Yes, that's its name.
What?
It's a whorehound.
Oh.
The different kind. It's not that. Not the kind you're thinking of. A different kind of hound.
If you say so.
It's got no W in front of it. It's fine.
So it seems.
Oh yeah, the distance that you have to be to the chest. Yeah. Oh, I found my treasure chest. Where is it? It's next to this mountain that looks like it's giving a blowjob to a smurf. Okay. Okay then. That's okay.
The best is when people then saying, "Oh yeah, I know where it is."
I'm like, oh yeah, I see that too. It's like, oh dear. Oh dear. Yes. Yes. It's the same with hunt marks as well. No.
No, it's just
a farm down.
yeah.
No.
No apes in this floor, Meoni. Don't panic.
Shakes violently at the thought of another Harambe encounter.
That's good.
Gelato. I really want gelato now. Man.
I'm confused because the German translation for this kind of monster is not ice cream or what you normally would name them.
What is it?
It's pudding for them.
Yeah. So the classification of a creature is pudding, and then it's got subnames that are unique to English, I think. There's different types of pudding, if that makes sense, for that creature.
Yeah.
Yeah. In like some games, they're called flans, pudding. There's one called tiramisu, for example. Yeah. It's just like a running joke, I suppose, right?
Guess who has still pudding in his cupboard?
Oh, you still got that pudding?
Yeah.
Dude, that's like 5 years old.
It's still a date. I mean,
Oh.
I can't make so much pudding in my lifetime, I think.
I don't know why you have so much pudding. Didn't you order too many?
I ordered. I don't wanted to order. You know the story. It
Oh,
was
I
a
remember.
mistake.
Well, you
I
can...
wanted to order a pack with 3.
Oh,
not
I've got a
63
brilliant
packs
idea.
with 3.
Yeah, but I drink. I did. No, it was more than 1,000. It's 10,000.
Oh my god.
So there was a really good deal on Killer Monster. There was a really good deal on Amazon. I was like, I'm so fed up of buying a box of like 128 every couple of months for of tea, right? And it was PG tips. And I saw on Amazon that you could buy, and it looked in the picture a regular box. I was like, oh, 1,000. You know what? Why not? That'll last me a while. I was like, that's really cheap. It was like £23, right? I was like, that's not bad for that many, I don't think. It was on offer as well. It was like a deal on. This thing got delivered. Do you know those postal sacks?
Yeah.
That postmen walk around with all of the parcels in and letters for the entire day?
Yep.
It was a massive sack full of tea. Like the individual tea bags in a massive PG Tips sack. Like it's on the floor right now. It's so big. I am set for tea for life. I'm pretty sure.
Or at least the next year or so.
Oh, it'll take more than a year to drink 10,000 cups of tea. Are you kidding? 10,000. I don't even know what to do with 10,000. Although it's tempting to buy more. Just so that, you know.
Just stock up.
Well, they're bloody cheap, that is, if you think about it. 23 quid for 10,000 bags. Like, what? It was a steal. I don't know if it was, what would you call, like not Prime Day, but something else.
Black Friday or something like this.
Yeah, well, it'd be Grey Friday, wouldn't it, with the amount of tea, I suppose. But,
But yeah, I also still have pudding from this disaster spy left over.
yeah.
I'm amazed it's still in date.
It's German pudding. It lasts forever.
No, I mean it's there 3 packs of pudding wrapped in foil. So that stuff is holding forever as long as it doesn't get moist.
You know what I was thinking as well? If you do like a glamour contest or you want to do giveaways, you should just give away pudding. Like the best looking, I don't know, little Red Riding Hood glamour on Twitter, I'll send you pudding. Then just send them a load of pudding. Honestly, some people would prefer that to Square Enix stuff anyway. Just give me a load of pudding, thanks. Oh yeah, this is the Q-based ability boss, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
The in then out, for example. Yeah, I remember.
In and then out.
See. Oh yeah, and the tank buster, right? At some point.
What time buster? I get it right.
Oh, that's a different boss. I'm getting them mixed up now, but they're all the same garbage anyway.
Run, girl.
That's an
Run,
in.
little girl.
Run away, little girl. Run away. Oh man. DBM. I didn't go out though, so that happened. Oh dear, that's not good.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Why would you turn on? It's fine. Free pudding! He's like the Shia Gorath of pudding. Pudding! Pudding for everybody! In real life pudding way, and that's para. That's what you should do if you get a general sales ticket for FanFest. Come as a pudding.
Give away free pudding.
Yeah. Oh dear.
I hope we can get tickets for FanFest.
Good
If I
luck.
get tickets there.
Is that you done then?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Oh, that was quick.
He's got a busy work schedule.
That's fair.
So I like I said, it's better for us to do something than nothing. So that it's good. It's very good. But don't work too hard tomorrow.
Sorry. It's just I set my alarm is at 3:40. 3:40 UK time.
How come they're not letting you work from home and stuff this time? That's crazy.
I work most of the days at home, but sometimes I have to let me see in the company.
You should
They
just be
know
like,
I'm still here.
you should just be like, no, I refuse. Just pay me anyway, and because usually you do your work and I see you on 40.
The thing
Tracking or
is,
something.
the thing is, we still have plenty of people which prefer face-to-face conversations.
Old-fashioned.
Yeah, they don't like to call me via Teams or stuff. for questions about the stuff I support, they wait till my office days to ask me, and I'm like, you could just call me. No, I prefer this. Yeah, that's why I'm still driving to the company sometimes.
Thanks. So okay, so when are we next doing this?
I would have time tomorrow and then Friday again.
What time tomorrow can you do?
You mean with earliest?
Like, what time tomorrow would you want to do it? What's good for everybody if we did it tomorrow? That should be the better question. There we go.
I'm starting time quite flexible, to be honest. So you guys can decide one.
5 p.m. GMT?
Yeah.
Like before, like
Sounds good.
last week? Yeah?
Sounds
5
good to
PM
me.
is good.
Okay, cool. It'll be slightly longer then, right? Because of the 5 p.m. rather than 7 p.m. start?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can do at least as long as today, tomorrow.
Cool.
And depending on how I go to the office on Wednesday, I can maybe a little bit longer.
All right, cool. Well, I think we just... Well, that was a floor 50 boss, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're halfway through already, so we should, in theory, be able to clear tomorrow, I think. No, seriously, we either clear or we die, one of the two, basically. And if we do wipe, it'll be to trash, because I've tried to beat those bosses into my head as much as possible. Especially the bloody orb-related boss now, considering that wipe. That's haunting me.
Still hurt you, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, all right. We will reconvene tomorrow then, Para and Morgana and Fran. Because Fran's not working tomorrow, so we'll be here at 5. So.
Okay, sounds good. Then thank you for the runs and understanding.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, that real life comes first. We have to arrange around real life. I totally understand that.
And thank you, chat. And yeah, have a good night, everyone. See
Night,
you.
Para.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
So, some roulettes?
Yeah.
All right. What do you fancy doing? Any in particular, or should we just queue for stuff?
Do for anything.
Okay. Do a few roulettes and then and then I'll wrap up after that. Need a drink. 2 seconds. Chaos Fire Dragon says, are there any other options than clear or die?
No,
Yes.
I don't think so.
Technically, we could disconnect from the server completely. And yeah, that's another option. That technically could happen, right? Could technically happen. Sort of.
Like how I almost completely disconnected last week.
Oh yeah, that was weird.
I had to switch to Wi-Fi.
Hey Rottens, how you doing? You had to switch to Wi-Fi. What happened?
Yeah. I
How?
don't know why, but the Ethernet for some reason just disconnects sometimes.
Oh, is it the cable? Like, is it a broken cable? Like damaged?
I don't know if it's broken, but it's definitely pretty old.
Yeah, I mean, they're pretty cheap. Just get one off Amazon. Like a Basics, Amazon Basics. What is it, like a couple of quid, something like that?
Yeah, but the thing is, this Ethernet just through the wall, and we've sealed it up.
Oh. Oof. I don't know then.
And I'm
Yeah.
like 2 rooms away from the...
You know what my
Remote.
solution would be, right? I'd say
What?
leave that one in the wall and then just run like a 6 meter Ethernet cable, a new one, but just put it underneath the carpet or clip it to the carpet on the floor and put it all the way around the skirting board.
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm 2 rooms away.
Yeah, so for the router, when I had, because we have fiber to the property rather than to the cabinet, so it's faster. It is literally a exchange thing that I had to put in a wall in my house, and I chose my room, like my studio room. It used to be my bedroom when I was younger, but it's now my studio. So they drilled into the wall, they put this box in it. But I was like, this is great. And then I didn't think about anyone else in the house. I was like, oh, right, yeah, because, yeah. So I was like, how are people going to have a stable connection anywhere else? Because Wi-Fi is just not an answer through concrete. So I was like, all right, okay. We'll set up boosters. The boosters did nothing. They're awful. All right, okay. Looks like we're drilling a hole in the floor then. So me and my dad spent a while drilling this hole through floorboards and the floor into the ceiling below, and then we clipped using like pin cable clips onto the edge of the ceiling, down to the side of the wall, down to the edge of like it's parquet flooring, like a lino kind of flooring below, so that the downstairs has a decent internet connection. But it's like, I don't know, like 2-3 meters of cable, like Cat 8 cable or something stupid. Yeah. If in doubt, just drill a hole through your wall or your floor and then just poke it
drill
through.
A second hole.
Yeah, sod it. That's what I said anyway.
Is it going through brick as well?
Yeah.
It's an old tenement building. It's just brick in the wall.
It wouldn't stop me if it was my property. I'd be like, well, drilling a hole then.
No, we rent from the council.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they'd probably have... Nah, just cover it up. Put a bit of, drill a hole.
Yeah, that's what we do whenever we get, like, inspections. Just cover up.
It's like James. James lives in a flat, and he's not allowed to have, like, blue tack on his walls or anything.
What?
Seriously, he is not allowed. So,
isn't too much, though.
In his thing... In his contract from his landlord, he is not allowed to have anything against a wall or anything attached to a wall, including blue tack or any adhesives or anything like that. Not allowed to use sellotape, nothing like that.
Jeez.
So what he decided to do, because obviously, he has books and stuff, he can't have a shelf on the wall. So what he did is he decided to build a freestanding wall made of, I think it was like boards and wood. And I helped because I gave him some of the wood that he used for it, because of where my parents worked at the time. They had access to a lot of extra like lumber and stuff cut off. Things like that. So he built this. It's really heavy. This massive wall, basically. He's basically put a wall in front of a wall, and that was the way he got around it. And when his landlord did a visitation, he just sort of looked at him and went, "Right, okay, like this person's crazy." But to be fair, though. If you can't do anything, you can't put anything against the wall, make your own wall. It might shorten the size of his room, but...
Yeah, that's one way of doing it.
True. Dude. Yeah, this is the same model that we saw in the Deep Dungeon. Yeah. Yeah, chat, we're just going to do a couple of roulettes and then call it after that. I told you it would be a shorter stream tonight. It's just how it is. But tomorrow will be sort of slightly normal length. It just sucks that the workload of, people is the way it is, but that's life, isn't it? Life always has to come first, otherwise you get in trouble. But I will still find things to stream and stuff to do. There is far too much for me to do, to be perfectly honest with you. All these people who are like, there's nothing to do in Final Fantasy XIV. I quit. It's like, really? Oh, okay. I wish I had
Yeah.
that luxury.
I mean, I think what they're really meaning is there's nothing in the game that they want to do
That they want to do. That's right.
that
That's
interests them.
But instead, they say it as if it was a fact. There is nothing in the game for me to do. Oh, well, in the game to do, is what they say. When in reality, their choice was, I choose not to do any of these things. Which is fine. But yeah. You have so much to do and not enough time. Yeah, I mean, between us doing like the Blue Mage progression stuff every single Sunday, raiding Savage twice a week on Wednesdays and Thursdays, that kind of eliminates 3 of my evenings that I could stream already. Then I have, various things that I'm working on for YouTube videos, currently 5 days a week. Then, there's plenty of things for me to do, like relic weapons, old relic weapons. I've set myself a goal of getting every relic in the game. Stupid idea, but I'm working on it. And I'm making decent progress, actually.
And it gives you something to do.
Yeah. Then there's like a bit of achievement hunting. There's some achievements I've been trying to get. Some harder than others. There's the PvP mounts. I still need to do so much PvP, you have no idea. To get the 100 victories mounts and all that. That involves switching Grand Companies 3 times to get those mounts. There's Glamour that I've been trying to get a hold of. There's the treasure maps that I haven't even done more than like 2 runs of the new treasure map dungeon. I know we've hoarded a load of maps in preparation for when we have time. There's just so much. There is so much. There's like quest lines that I still haven't done. We found a quest line the other day that we had never done, me and Fran, from A Realm Reborn. And I thought I'd done them all.
Oh?
And it was a puzzle quest. Like a riddle. I was like, why did I never do this? And, I started the quest and then I was like, oh yeah, I remember why I never did this.
Are those the kind of quest that doesn't give you like
Yeah,
any
yeah.
hints or anything? Oh, I hate those.
There's everywhere I go in this game, there's always something that I haven't done after however many years from even the base game. I still want to do synchronized versions of Heavensward Fights, which I suppose I'm getting to do now finally through Blue Mage, sort of, for achievements, but quite honestly, having 3 days out of your week already assigned to doing something with people, and then at the same time I'm trying to get mounts, farming for mounts through various extremes and things. We need to do those leftover what's it extremes for you, Morgana. We need to find time to do that for you. I haven't forgotten. We've just been kind of swept up with everything else.
Get to them eventually.
Yeah, we will. I promise you that. Just can there not be a patch for a while, please? I'm actually quite happy that it's going to be like this for a while, because I'll have more time to eventually do stuff like that, mount farms and things. And
I mean, we want 6.4 till about May.
Yeah,
End of May.
Good. It can stay there. I'm happy with that. There are many other things that I need to do. And of course, we've got events as well. Like, we've got an event coming up very soon.
Mm-hmm.
So,
that's the Easter event, isn't it?
Hatching Tide, yeah. There's and then we've got the summer event, then we've got the Halloween event, and then we've got the rest of it.
I didn't think we would get a Tonberry outfit from Easter.
What I find amusing on the write-up of the Lodestone page is that it sounds almost like they wrote it with the intention of making it a All Saints Wake quest.
Yeah.
And then they were like, no.
We need something for Easter. Quick. Let's pop it out.
But then considering we had literally 2 All Saints Wake last year because of COVID, We got 2 of the same event. I don't know where we are anymore in terms of like the tally of what events should be where. Because they keep, I don't know, changing it up a little bit, and that's cool. And then we also have the 10th anniversary of Final Fantasy XIV, which is being celebrated, I am told. Ow, I stood in the wrong thing. Not concentrating, sorry. I was told that there's going to be significant events in the game for that. So I await with bated breath for something to be announced. But rumor has it that they've got quite a lot planned for this year, for the 10th anniversary. And of course, then we have, what do you call it? What's the event called where they commemorate since the calamity?
The Rising.
Rising. There we go. We got Rising 2023 to look forward to. There's a lot of stuff, actually.
You know, I'm sad I never got to do the Rising event where we actually went back to like where like kind of what it was like at the end of 1.0, where like with all the enemy, like all the monsters and that in the city.
Oh,
I didn't get to do it.
Like the Goobos.
Yeah, I didn't get to do that because there was a DDoS at the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there was like massive queues and we just couldn't. Well, I couldn't get into the instance.
Funnily enough, every time there's something interesting, there's usually somebody ruining it. And it's always EU that seems to take the brunt of it all. Yo!
This was back when I was in NE.
Temp, thank you so much for becoming a member here on YouTube. Enjoy your emotes. And thank you so much for your support here. How are you? I hope you're well. Did I do the clear thing? No, we didn't clear today. We only did a couple of floors because of limitations on our tank, work-based limitations. So tomorrow we'll continue. Just doing a couple of roulettes to, I don't know, because I wanted to. And then we'll wrap up after that. You always find something to do. I mean, I need to clear all 3 deep dungeon solos. So many of it. I mean, personal goals are going to vary between people, but anyone who says that there's nothing to do in the game rather than there's nothing to do for them is deluded, quite honestly. But you can totally say there's nothing to do for me in the game, and that's fine. But you can't say there's nothing to do. Just, you know, in general, because there's far too much option. I don't know. Maybe because it's not important. Working slowly through the floors. Lag killed me on floor 24. Oof, sorry to hear that. Don't know why I went out there. I was reading chat. Let's see what else. Spoilers from Endwalker. Where? Where's the spoilers from Endwalker? I'm confused. Eh? That's the second time tonight I've just been... Huh? Where's the spoilers from Endwalker? Hmm? I don't see it personally. What will be my 200th mount? How many mounts do I even have? Do I even have that many? Oh. I'm only on 195. Okay.
117.
I got 5 more to go to think about for whatever the 200th will probably be like the Morbol mount or something.
And I've got 244 minion.
Nice. I think one of the next mounts I get will likely be a tank mount because those are easy to get. I just need to put some time aside and grind. I might do it through Mentor Roulette though, just so I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. If that makes sense. Because I've really not touched Mentor Roulette in forever.
I still need to do the Guildhests to unlock Mentor Roulette.
Ugh, Guildhests. Ugh.
Yeah.
Why? Ugh. Why have you not already done this? Pain.
Because they bore me.
Yeah, just get them out of the way, though.
Yeah, but you can't unsync them.
No. I'm tempted to queue for Guildhests now, just to... But we're not going to. Morgana is changing areas. Why? Stop changing areas. Stop changing areas. Ah!
Went for loot.
Oh, you're still in there. Oh, you're. Oh, I didn't know you were still in there. Sorry.
Yep. Just any piece of gear so I can get the
buds. Oh, you're trying to get the chest piece. I didn't realize you didn't have it. Oh, cool. We'll make the 200th the PAS mount.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm just trying to like get my seals back up.
Arf, arf. Get all of the seals. Nah, I'm still gonna queue. So. We had access to a vendor. You didn't have to press commence straight away. Oh, cool. Yeah, let's help some people get through this. Awesome. Oh, there's no Sprout. I was looking forward to helping a new person because this is a fantastic fight when you first see it.
I love this fight.
You're like, oh, what is this? And then you see Alexander. It's like, oh, it reminds me of Final Fantasy IX slightly. It's great. Be nice if I had abilities, but there we go. Bam, 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 bam. The Amon and Xande bosses are spoilers. What? How? That's like saying the fact there's a Meteor logo on the side of the game case is a spoiler for 1.0.
It's not. It's only spoilers for Endwalker if you see that they're spoilers for Endwalker.
Yeah.
Because this is ruining a whole massive plot point.
Yeah, I think the only way it can be a spoiler is if you say that it's a spoiler. In that regard. Yeah, Morgana's right with that one, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. You still want Alexander's Unreal fights? Okay. You like to live dangerously? Can you imagine living liquid Unreal? I'm never gonna do that.
I mean, Living Liquid Savage when it came out destroyed statics.
Yeah, I just don't want to see it ever again in a synchronized formality. I was amazed. I was like, oh, do we have to do Living Liquid as a blue mage? Nope. Okay, this is the best thing ever.
Because I think it's just the last fight is a which tier.
Yeah, Brute Justice and A12. I.e. this fight. On Savage. Oh, and we did Manipulator as well, yeah. It's Manipulator, A12S, and Brute Justice, yeah. Brute Justice apparently is the hardest blue mage fight in, like, those tiers.
Now, are they going to remember to use Tank Limit Break?
I don't have, like, any real shields, so hope he does.
Okay. I know there's people that just forget sometimes that they need to use Tank LB.
No, we have a thing called Diamondback. Do you not know that ability? Yeah, Diamondback is basically Mana Ward, but better. In actual fact, it's a lot like Mana Ward because it's a shield based on a certain amount of damage that it can absorb. It's not infinite. Boop, boop, boop. This music, though. See, look, I'm in the right place. Alexander, Unreal would be cool. Anyway, I returned home. Oh, did you want to do roulettes? I'm sorry, I didn't see. Whoops. Did you say that in chat? Oh, you did. Oh, I am so sorry, Dreamy. I feel like such a scumbag. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I genuinely didn't see it. It doesn't seem to highlight my name when you added me either on this platform. I'm sorry. Whoops. It can be later too. Yeah, no hard feelings. I really genuinely did not do that deliberately. I wish that I did so I could feel bad, like worse about it. But I did not do it deliberately. Hello. It's already kind of dead. Bye. Next. You stand on one of these.
No, you just wait.
Oh, that's not savage. It's not savage. Okay.
Yeah.
On savage, you can hop around, can't you?
I mean, you can hop around in normal. But
well,
it's just that
no
all of them were killed. All of them were dead.
You got a Mandeville bow. Nice. Congratulations. Yeah, the Mandeville weapons are cool, aren't they?
I've got enough for one more weapon.
We'll probably do a trials after that, and that'll probably be it for me tonight. So if you want to join for a trials, Dreamy, you're more than welcome to. Sorry about that. I like I say, I genuinely didn't ignore you at all or anything. Not deliberately, anyway. Whoops. Terrible streamer. But you didn't need me to tell you that. I'm still getting used to things even now. Bam, 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 bam. That's the point. It's a spoiler for someone who already did Endwalker. How is it? They've already completed. How does that make sense? What? How is it a spoiler if they've already done the content related to the spoiler? Eh? Morgana, do you understand that? I'm struggling.
I mean, it doesn't make sense.
That's what I'm struggling with.
It's not really a spoiler if you already know.
Yeah, if you've already done a piece of content, then it's not a spoiler to
you.
To that person. Is it? Alright, accommodation. Oh, that's a cool looking plate. You get one. A flying Lalafell robot gets my thumbs up every time. Alright, where's Dreamy? Drummer, where are you? Dreamy! Dreamy! Ah! Do you want me to come to Limsa or something? Can I just say, this annoys me more than anything else in this game. And now you've seen it, you can never unsee it. Do you see it, Morgana?
No.
You don't see it.
Oh! I think I know what it.
Okay, so without saying anything, right? Okay. Here's the entrance to the Gold Saucer, all right? Look at the symmetrical nature of these walls, right? Fantastic. They went with full symmetry as an ideology, right? Because it's just beautiful, right? It's something that everybody aspires to, whether they believe it or not. It's a mental thing to be attracted to symmetry, right? So when you design a space, it's super important for that to be the focus. Or you go to the extreme opposite and do asymmetry, right? This is fine. Okay, that's fine. This is fine. Awesome. They've got a really good thing going here. Right? Perfect number of chairs. There's an even amount. So what happened here then? Why? What? How do you mess up something like this? I've always wondered since this place got added why it was like this. I know that, but it doesn't make sense because even those, there's an odd amount, right? But you just make it so that it lines up. But you move the corridor. It was, that's all you... Look. Isn't that just suffering? So every...
I thought you were talking about something else.
So every time I come here, I have to do this. Otherwise my brain just freaks out. And then there's this circle. Why? Why is it closer to this platform than that? Ah! And it was at this point me only realized how much OCD they really had.
Dreamy.
That's dreamy. Name's the same, I think. Yeah. Is that the bow? Very Bowie. Very David. Looking good. It's very... Let's put a PNG on the side of a bow sort of glow, isn't it? Why does that look...
I still... You go first.
Does the bow to you not look like the glow effect is a PNG more than the other weapons? I don't know. Maybe it's just my... Have I accidentally lowered my graphic settings? Hold on. I'm sure it didn't look like that the other day. No? Huh? Wait, what? Who did I look at this on the other day then? Maybe it's scaled differently with... I'm sure it wasn't that pixelated before. It's cool, but I don't know why my game isn't showing it in the proper resolution. That's very weird. Unless that is the proper resolution and I've just not seen it on that scale. Yeah, your book looks just... okay. Obviously, I'm mistaken. Hold on a minute. Oh, those look way higher fidelity. Huh?
Things look pixelated. And I'm on max.
It might be a colour. Oh, it's because it's brighter, so you don't see as many of the lines. That's strange.
Yeah.
Oh well, I'm nitpicking now. I thought they were...
Do we need to... What are we doing?
Trials. I can queue us for that.
Alright.
Sorry, I was doing the stream a bit. Oh my god, why did you show me that? Show you what?
The not symmetrical...
Oh, yeah.
Thing.
Yeah, you're welcome, chat. You're welcome.
I didn't notice it. I thought they were talking about something else.
So I don't know, what were you thinking of?
It's not streamer friendly.
Oh, right, okay. I'll ask you later then, I guess. Yeah, Shiva. Shiva's awesome.
At least it's not the
Who's tanking?
pulse version.
This day. The pulse... no, yeah, the pulse version is... not good, not good. The rest of the album's fantastic, but that one song... Not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea.
Order 10,000 cups of tea.
It sounds like Shiva's theme played through a didgeridoo underwater in a cave with distortion. Oh, right, yeah. That's a cleave.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair... I thought he was tanking it. Okay. Dying on Shiva hard. Whoops.
Yeah, who would do that?
I didn't think that I was in range of that. I thought I was facing it away enough, but apparently not. Whoopsie. That's a whoopsie moment. Anyway. Wow.
Wow, begging for commendation.
Wow, look at this. Wow. Fran begging for comms. Oh my god. I'll tell you what. There you go. You can resurrect the tank. You might get your comm then. I'll let you res them. Someone else beat you to it. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, well, I'm not giving you a comm. I physically can't. That's a pause right now. It is a massive pause. Hold on. This is the remix version. Yeah, that's the version right there. The Pulse remix, everyone. To be fair, it was a tank-based mechanic, and I didn't see that he wasn't facing it north. So, you know, it's my fault, but, you know.
I got 2 commendations.
Wow, you begged for commendations and you got them? That's disgusting. I wouldn't have given you any. We're going to do this for Morgana.
Probably like this is probably going to be like one of the first 3.
You said it's one of the reasons that you haven't done mentor roulette, so you can do.
Oh, this is one I need. This is one of the ones I need.
If you queue in roulette for Guildhests, it always gives the one that a player needs.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
The more you know.
Mm-hmm. Yes, because you've completed them. If you're still yet to complete them all, it will queue you into the one that you need. Yeah, you have. You did them ages ago. Yes, you did them like Stormblood. Yes. Always calm your black mage for explosions. Nah. Ley lines. Carbuncle pictures? What do you want? Huh? What do you want about? You mean your skills? That's because they're carbuncles.
It's because you're not a summoner yet, technically.
Fran discovers how her icons look. Yeah. Oh, I've never done level sync before, Morgana. Has it? Oh.
Oh, little babby.
Little babby. That's a lot of AoEs. Oh, if only Morgana could tank.
If only I had AoEs of my own.
Because it's Guildhests.
No, just no one was a tank when you could.
Yeah, but you don't need a tank. You need to just
He's
blender things. Anyway, I hope this has put you in the mood for doing more of these, because that's something you should definitely waste your time doing. You got an achievement. Father
What
knows
reward?
Hest 2. Wait, are there,
Oh
any
boy, I've
are
completed.
there any achievements in here that I've not done? Hold on. No. Okay.
Oh boy, I've completed 7 unique Guildhests.
Wow. Let me be the first to congratulate you on your momentous achievement. It has been a long grind. Some would say too long. You have achieved something that many players do not achieve. It's more valuable, I think, as an achievement than having an ultimate weapon, quite honestly. Because at least at the end of the day, you know that you didn't buy that Guildhest run. So there we go. In theory, this should be the next one you need. That's a lie. You've yet to clear the 14th Guildhest. Wow. Oh, wow. Wait, you
Oh,
don't...
this is the second one.
Wait,
mean-
you've already done this one, haven't you?
Yeah, this is like the second one you do.
Oh.
I mean, what you could do is just give me lead, and I'll just.
I could give you
Two
lead.
in.
I could give you lead. But you want to kill Blockman. Sorry, Bockman. Not Blockman. That'd be 2. Bockman. Hardest boss in the game. Oh my god. It's his surname. What's his first name? Anthony. Headless Bockman. Hello, Mr. Bockman. How are you all today? Okay, a touch of arthritis and, sore back. You want lead? Oh, let's do that. There you go. Have a leadership of this fantastic mission.
Oh boy.
That's a cute character. Bing, fries are done. Oh no, this is the tricky. Oh, this is the hardest content in the game. This is flicking
Harder than an
sticks.
ultimate.
Flicking sticks and taking names. Goblin bombs do not detonate immediately. If you find one tossed into your midst, fall back so that you are not caught in its blast. Goblin barricades can be destroyed by attacking them. They're also susceptible to bomb blasts. Use this to your advantage.
Have they ever done barricades?
Have they ever done this past the Guildhest? No.
Then why have it in a Guildhest?
Because Guildhests were an interesting piece of content. It was supposed to be the bridge between new player guides and like divergent gameplay ideas, but they never really helped anybody with anything because of the nature of them, and they never provided any gameplay. They're just kind of just still here, and that's it, really. They don't... I mean, it teaches you how not to stand in a bomb AoE, but, I mean... Is that really a lesson? Oh, you know what it is a lesson for? For Gold Saucer with those bombs. Ah, that's where they've used this tech before. No, they don't have AoEs.
No.
True.
I don't think I've ever seen AoEs like that before.
It's a very weird AoE ring, actually, isn't it? It's quite an insightful revisit of content that no one ever does, just because you don't see this anywhere. Maybe some Heavensward stuff? I don't know.
Probably early ARR.
I don't even...
It's kind of like an insight of what they were kind of thinking and planning about.
Yeah. Did you really... Have you never done Guildhests either? Oh my god. Am I the only one that's actually ever done this? Goodness sake. Oh, more than a feeler. At least there's some good references. Oh, look at this place. You know what? Hold on a minute. This is an unaltered version of what appears to be the base map for Brayflock's Longstop before they made it into a dungeon. It's the same stuff. It's recycle. Yeah, but look at the tile set.
Yeah, but Lunash is where Brayflock's Longstop is.
You know the worst thing about this? This map is less restrictive than the actual dungeon.
I mean, dungeon now.
Wait a minute. You're a bag.
Can I go explore?
I'm just trying to wall jump outside of bounds there, but don't worry. That's a shame. I wonder how much of the world is rendered inside this instanced version. If you could see over there, would it be rendered? Would the entire zone? I mean, I can just about. If I go first person, I can just about see a camp over there. I wish we could just like no clip with a camera and have a look. Actually, hold on a minute. Jeepos! Can I get out this cutscene that's unnecessary, please? I just want to see if you can zoom out enough to see anything. Because you can G-pose in here, can't you? It looks like they've rendered quite a lot of the zone in. So I wonder if it's a completely instanced version of the zone just with barriers. Like, will there obviously there won't be mobs out there, but anyway. Annoy the void. Oh man. Never thought I'd be doing Guildhests tonight, but there we go. Bonus content, Guildhests. Aren't you lucky? Buso. So what's the story behind this? Buso is strengthened by the eerie blue flames found scattered around the area. The fewer flames burning, the more vulnerable the fiend will be for its attacks. Yet beware his void hound minions. So, when have they ever used this mechanic?
I can't remember.
Like,
I know there's something similar where, like, you have to interact with something, so...
Does he actually physically gain? He does gain
FFXIV.
buffs from it as well. That's interesting. I am very surprised that this hasn't been used anywhere else. I mean, is the bubbles right in Sastasha? But they spawn ads, so... I have absolutely no idea. So how many stacks of this can he get? Can he get, like, immortal?
I think it's just the damage up.
There's a lot of ads. A lot of ads. Is there a maximum amount of blue flames? Keep this one alive if you can. Oh, never mind. I wonder how many it can spawn, or is that a limit? Hawk Manor boss? What you mean with the candles?
It's still the same kind of concept, though.
It is the same concept, yeah. Maybe, yeah. I suppose that is the closest thing that's similar. I wonder if they'll ever revisit Guildhests, like ever. If they'll ever...
It's been this long.
Will they take them out the game? Will they put something in that's better? I mean, this is the cave where you fight Hydra, isn't it? But it's got a hole in it. Oh, no, this is...
That's in Orthos.
Oh, interesting. wonder if a town is rendered.
It looks like it.
Like a tribal quest area is, but it looks of it. It's so strange though, isn't it?
I mean, it's probably an instance of the area, and then they'll just block things off.
But you would think that they would have just done like a cutout of it to save on resources.
Mm.
Because you could just put this in a cave and then cull the background. Because that's the crystal that summons the primal over there on that mountain, isn't it?
Yep.
Ow. Huh. I'm trying to see if there's anything different. That's the thing you need to look out for, if anything about the zone looks different than the actual zone itself. Because it's quite easy. It would be quite easy to tell if something was from an earlier point of development or not. But it's quite tricky to see, isn't it? I think it'd be really interesting to gain access to places behind that barrier with no NPCs and stuff. Like for an RP sort of thing. That'd be really cool if you could just essentially use an instance loadout of a zone. You know what I mean? And then people would be able to create their own little stories in a self-contained instance. I mean,
boy, it's my favorite.
Technically, the tech is already there. I'm surprised they haven't just done that. Bum 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 bum. Oh, look, marshmallow. I really can't stand marshmallows in real life.
Really?
Yeah, I hate them. I don't know why. They just taste like nothing and sugar.
I'm asleep.
Same. We're all asleep. We're sleeping.
We're sleeping on the job.
How long is this sleep? Jeez.
Like 30 seconds for the looks of it.
It tried to recast it on me. Like, hold on, guys. I'll cast the spell in a bit. No. What? I'm alive. Die. Sleep party. Yeah, that's... Yeah. That's trying to get people to do Orbon Monastery and do the actual boss fight. Oh, it's a big purple AoE in the middle of here. Oh, yeah, it's the site-based stuff, isn't it? I don't think they've ever reused that though. Have they?
I don't think so.
Like three fog walls, and you've got to find the boss in them thing. I don't remember that.
No, but they've used those.
They've used
AOEs.
a similar concept with like Thancred's fight in Eden, I suppose, but. Now burn. The Bomb Queen. There must always be a Bomb Queen. Cue lightning crash. Slay. Literally. Ah! No exploderino. Got it. The big exploding. An enemy appears. An enemy disappears. No yawning. It was the boss. It put me to sleep. Weirdly enough, though, it did actually cause me to yawn for real. I don't know why. think seeing my character asleep made me wish I was asleep.
I think this is the last one.
Dun dun dun. Ward up. What up? What up?
I just thought of boss of those things, but they kill.
Hmm. Oh, I'm the This isn't the last one. What are you on about?
Oh, yeah.
The last one is an 8-person. Oh, it does actually teach you, yeah. I suppose there is a few things in the game where it's like kill at the same time, but it's not that many, is there? It's quite surprising they would teach this, of all things, early to people, but not like...
I mean, if I could not have aggro, that would be great.
Well... Yeah. But you're just too aggro-y. One is down! Quickly! Finish the others! Invulnerable. 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 No, I'm just saying what the NPC said. Bum 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 bada bum 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 bada bum 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 bum.
So this works in the other one.
The amount of joy this is providing me, I cannot even explain to you right now. Just to feed off of Fran's anger. I know you do. That's why I'm enjoying every single tear. And tastes so sweet. You enjoyed it. Admit it. Well, first of all, you got to know how to say it. So. we got a fantastic Guildhests next. Wait, why didn't he?
I guess that wasn't the last one.
Nope. Yeah, it turns off tank stance every time. We're the same when we do the Deep Dungeon with Para, and we're like, Para, are you forgetting something? He's like, what?
Oh, this is an 8-man.
Yeah, unfortunately, I've got a queue. Yeah, you have. It's in More Donuts. It's the More Donuts one.
Yeah, well, I want donut.
Krispy Kreme, anyone? I'd go for Krispy Kreme right now if we had one.
Don't Tesco have like a Krispy Kreme kiosk?
Yes, they do. Tesco is... We're not. I've got work to do tomorrow. Sorry. This week I'm busy. I'm a busy bee. Also, can I just say, Fran had Chinese for dinner. I had this horrible, like, ready meal. Because I didn't... Let me finish what I'm saying. Because I didn't fancy Chinese, because it's horrible, frankly. Around here. Horrible grease ball. And so I had this little ready meal. It was like prawn linguine. It was an insult to anybody that's ever made linguine. It was disgusting. I'm pretty sure the cardboard would have tasted better than the actual linguine. It was like, had no flavour, but what flavour was there was this weird kind of sort of metallic tasting tomato tang with whatever pasta they used. They've obviously cheaped out on, because it tasted like sawdust and sadness. It was dry, and then you had this like pool of water that had amassed at the side of it, which was like, what? And it wasn't overcooked. I did it for less than was on the actual thingy, because our microwave's slightly higher category. And it's like piping hot, and it tasted horrible. Probably the worst. Well, who made this? There's no name written on it. one of these bloody eco-friendly ones. Everything's made out of cardboard, so the actual thing isn't a plastic container ready meal thing. It's cardboard. Disgusting. Sainsbury's, I believe. Yeah, literally Sainsbury's healthy garbage range. Bloody hell.
Well, I had fish and chips for dinner.
No, I didn't want to go to a Chinese and the other places were closed. Couldn't have driven anywhere because we had Deep Dungeon to do at a set time. And we were already late. This will take a while. What, 5 minutes? We'll be fine. You needed more emphasis on the disgusting. Disgusting.
Disgusting.
It was one of years.
Still love that video.
It's brilliant. Disgusting. I can't do it, but you can.
Oh, I'm from that place.
I know. That's what makes it good. Didn't somebody try to... Wasn't it Zerk who tried to make you say something and you refused the other day?
Yes, and I still refuse to say it because I cannot see it.
So,
No.
it was some...
It was purple burglar the other arm. Yep.
Purple burglar.
Yeah. Literally no Scottish person can say it. Purple burglar alarm. No. Yes.
Why would anybody steal? No, they don't steal alarms. What are you on about? I don't even know, after listening to you mess it up, I don't even know if I can say it anymore. That's the problem. Because now I'm thinking of like blah 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 blah. Can't you say like burglar or something like that?
Burglar.
Burglar. There are no clever burglars. A purple burglar. Burglar? Ah! What's a burglar? We've created a new thing. That'll be the next monster added to a new Eureka or something. It'll be a purple burglar. Burglar. I can't even say it anymore. You've ruined me. Burglar.
You're welcome.
Burglar. A purple burglar alarm. There we go. Fixed. We're back. Burglar. Burglar.
It is a very hard word, chat.
Just say burglar.
Burglar.
There we go. You did it. You did it. Now say purple burglar alarm.
Purple burglar alarm.
He just said it perfectly, so. Hey, Halpero. How you doing? We're currently queuing for
Guildhest.
the Guildhest. Yeah. You called them burgers as a kid, Cat?
Purple burger alarm.
Mom, wake up. What's wrong, Cat? There's a burger downstairs. That's real nice, Hen. Now go to bed. But Mom, burger. Now listen here, Hen. Get to bed. I wonder, I kind of want to meet a Scottish policeman and ask them to say it.
Oh, God.
Would you get arrested?
I mean, I am like 5 minutes away from a police station.
All right, grab a GoPro. Grab a GoPro or your phone and go and ask. We'll bail you out.
Hey!
Hen isn't common where I am. It's Queen. Oh. See, I'm just used to Glaswegians because that's all. My friend Reese, all he ever says is like, listen here, Han. Get to fuck. Oh, I can't say that on YouTube. Well, I just did. That's what he says, though. That's what he says all the time. And then keeps going on about his munchie box.
Oh, munchie boxes are the best.
Oh, me munchie box. It's a belter. I'm like, okay. What is a munchie box? And then he explained to me. I was like, wow, that sounds like an archery experience.
Oh, it is.
Sounds great, though. I'd love to try one. Mud equals dubs. Ah. Yeah, Scotland's awesome. I think a lot of people that I've met, other English speaking people, who are just completely they're always asking me, what did your friend say? And I'm just like, it's not that difficult.
I still remember one of the first times I went into a voice chat with Americans, and I spoke, like first time I spoke, they were like, there's either an Irish or a Scottish person here.
Wow. Suppose it could be worse, but you know, wow, either. Yeah, have you never done this one before then? It's just basically protect these weird boxes from annoying dudes with great beards. Look at their beards. They have ear beards. It's amazing. You know, it's bad when your beard starts growing out your ear, though. And then you've got Mr. Look at me, I've got a massive helmet. Shut, wait a minute. Shut up. Well, he is called Aegeon of the Bone, so... Of anywhere in Europe/England. Europe/England!
Wow.
Europe/England.
The UK does not equal England.
No. Yeah, that's the beauty. UK is not... Oh, never mind. Europe/England. My favorite place in Europe/England is a place that's not in either of those places. No, it's fine. To be fair, though, when I was a kid, I used to make the same mistake. I used to be like, how don't worry, he's English. And the Scottish person's just like, excuse me? I'm like, what did I say? You mean British? I'm like, oh, is there a difference? Oh, there is a difference. Okay. I remember. I got accommodation for doing nothing. Yeah. How many more do I need for that parade chocobo? Like 7,000, right? 7 million. So congratulations. You have completed the hardest content in the game. Round of applause.
Thank you.
Round of applause. You were officially more qualified than the average Ultimate Legend title holder. How does it feel?
Very good.
You feel accomplished?
Very.
Yeah? Is it?
It's very difficult content.
It is very difficult content. It is. It's more prestigious than any of that content. Anyway, enough messing around. We'll be back tomorrow, 5 p.m. GMT. We're still in GMT, right? It's not BST yet, is it?
BST is next week.
That's next week. Okay. GMT on the YouTubes, and that'll be 5 p.m. And we're going to be doing more a DP dungeon, and hopefully we can get a clear at some point this century. We've got it. We're on the cusp. We're on the cusp of a clear. but I keep failing.
Not just you, everyone else.
No, you're supposed to let me take the fall for this one.
No, I'm not letting you take the fall.
Wow, that's not how this works. Anyway, we'll be back tomorrow. We're going to give it our all. Hopefully we don't get Harambe'd to death repeatedly, or Kotobel passed out, or cleaved, or one of us just wakes up and decides that we don't know how the shape game works from a playground. Any of those things are a possibility, but we'll be back. And we're going to give it a go. But thank you so much for hanging out. I know that the last bit of the stream was kind of weird and fun to me. But I'll see you all next time. More videos tomorrow, all throughout the week. More streams. Thank you for being awesome. Much love. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye. You can say bye too as well if you like.
Bye.
Say bye at least to Cat. But,
Bye.
but we're like something that only she would understand. If you can. Think about something. I don't know.
Put me on the spot. I can't think of it.
Well, think about something for next time. Give Fran a hug for me. No. It's too hot in here for hugs. Are you kidding me? It's like 60 degrees. Right. Anyway, I would raid someone, but that can't be done properly on this platform.
It's not on YouTube yet.
Well, it is. But you need their pre-approval before you even go live to be able to raid them. Google, everyone. Yeah. It's like, oh, hello, content creator. May I raid you with my viewers after I finish my stream, after I've started my stream? Huh? Yeah, come on, Google. Get your act together, please. Make it a functional platform. Much love, everyone. Have a great day. Time zone words. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Insert turkey noises.